Welcome back to Project Healthy Schools. Today's lesson is lesson 5, Get the Beat. Let's talk about what we discussed in previous lesson. In the previous lessons, we talked a lot about sugar. We talked a lot about how to limit sugar in our diet and how sugary drinks and food provide empty calories that's not good for our bodies. We also talked about how to read nutrition fact labels so that we can make informed decisions about food that we are trying to consume based on the labels. We also made a healthy drink based on carbonated water and fruit juice. As we move on today to lesson 5, where we'll be mostly talking about the heart and the heart functions and things involved with that. Let's talk about the heart and its functions. Does anybody know what type of tissue our heart is made out of? Well, the heart is made out of the muscular tissue. It is the same tissue as your muscles that you can see on other parts of your body. For example, the bicep muscles on your arms. The difference between your heart muscles and other muscles on your body is that you cannot see the heart muscles because they are on the inside, and you have to then exercise them very differently. For example, muscles that you can see on your body, like on your arm, you can go to the gym. You do some weight exercise to make them bigger and stronger. But for your heart, you have to do different exercises to make them stronger. And we'll be talking about that later in this video. Now, does anyone know how big your heart is? Well, the size of the heart is about the size of your fist. Of course, a child's fist is smaller than an adult's fist. It means that your heart can grow over time as your body continues to grow. When you are younger, your heart is smaller. When you are an adult, your heart gets bigger, just like that. And the location of your heart is sort of in the middle of your chest, just slightly to the left of your chest. And now let's talk about what makes the heart really important. The heart pumps blood to different vital organs in our body. And that makes the heart very important. And the heart beats and pumps blood to these organs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the rest of our lives. The blood that the heart pumps to these organs contains oxygen, nutrient, and energy. You know, in order for you to have the energy to carry out activities that you do every day in your life. And it recollects the exact same blood from these organs back to the heart. Now this blood has carbon dioxide, which is not very good for your body. And the heart then replaces carbon dioxide in the blood with oxygen and pushes the same blood back to these organs. And it keeps doing that, 24/7 for the rest of our lives. So that makes the heart very important, and we really have to take really good care of the heart. Like I said earlier, your heart beats, it works 24/7 for the rest of your life. It's really important. So let's do some math here. Let's calculate how many times your heart beats in one day. The first clue is that your heart in general beats about 60 to 100 times in 1 minute. And there are 1,440 minutes in one day. Let's do some math. And I want you to do some math and find out how many times your heart beats in one day by using that formula. So to make it easier, let's suppose that your heart beats exactly 60 times in 1 minute. And there are 1,440 minutes in one day. I'm going to pause the video and we'll come back and see if you can do the math. Okay, welcome back. I hope that you did some math and got some numbers on your hand. Based on my clues that I gave you, your heart should beat about 86,000 times in a day. And like I told you earlier, your heart generally beats about 60 times to 100 times in 1 minute. So if your heart beats 60 times in 1 minute, then it should be about 86,000 times in a day. But if your heart beats about 100 times in a minute, then it can go up to 1,400 times in one day. As you can see, your heart beats a lot. It works continuously to provide nutrients and energy and oxygen to your vital organs. It's really important to take care of your heart, and we'll be talking about that now.